If you're getting ready for the GED Social Studies test, here's a quick look at what you're stepping into. And here's some good news right off the bat. Social Studies is often the first subject students choose to tackle. And for a reason. It's widely considered the easiest of the 4 GED tests. You probably know more than you think already, just from watching the news, scrolling through social media, or even chatting with friends about current events. That everyday knowledge gives you a strong head start. In fact, a good portion of what's on the test is just about recognizing and understanding information you've already come across. The test itself includes topics like U.S. history, civics and government, geography, and economics. But don't worry, this isn't about memorizing dates or cramming facts. You'll be reading short passages and analyzing graphs, then answering multiple choice questions based on what you see. It's all about understanding, not memorization. Now let's talk about how Onsego helps you prepare. When you open the course, the first thing you'll notice is how organized everything is. You're not just thrown into a bunch of lessons. You'll see 2 study planners that can help you stay on track, but they're flexible, so you can adjust them to match your schedule and pace. You're in control of how fast you move. From there, the course follows a clear path: civics and government, U.S. history, geography, and economics. You'll also find 2 key modules that really set you up for success, one on social studies frameworks and one on interpreting graphs. And toward the bottom, you'll see cheat sheets, vocabulary lists, and full-length practice tests. Those cheat sheets and vocab guides, they're there to make review quick and easy. You don't need to flip through long videos to find what you're looking for. You get straight to the point support when you need it. Now let's walk through what an actual lesson looks like. Say you're working on civics and government. When you click into the lesson, you'll find a short video explaining the concept, followed by a full transcript underneath in case you'd rather read. Then there's a flashcard summary to help you quickly review the key points. After that, you can take a short 5-question quiz to check your understanding. These questions aren't asking you to memorize. They're designed to make sure the material makes sense. And before you even begin the lessons, there's a "Can I skip it?" quiz at the top of each module. If you score 85% or higher, we suggest moving ahead, but it's always your call. This is your study plan, and you get to decide what works best for you. If you're following the regular path, the flow is simple. Watch the lesson, review the flashcards, take the quiz, and move on to the next topic. It's all laid out in a way that makes learning feel smooth and manageable. Now let's talk about those 2 essential modules, framework and graphs, because they're often the key to scoring higher on the GED Social Studies test. The framework module teaches you how to think like a historian. Don't worry, that just means learning how to read carefully, tell the difference between facts and opinions, and spot bias in a text. We walk you through important skills like recognizing keywords and phrases, identifying primary versus secondary sources, spotting propaganda, analyzing historical documents, and making smart inferences. Once you've been through this module, you'll approach every passage on the test with more confidence and a better strategy. Then we have the graphs module. This one helps with something a lot of students struggle with: understanding visuals. Graphs can feel overwhelming at first, but they don't have to be. We break everything down step by step so you know exactly what to look for and how to answer those questions. And once you get comfortable with this type of problem, you'll realize that graphs are actually one of the easiest ways to earn points on the test. Once you've gone through the lessons, it's time to practice. The course includes 10 full-length GED Social Studies practice tests. These look and feel just like the real exam, so when test day comes, you'll already know the format. After you finish each practice test, you'll be able to review every question, whether you got it right or wrong. You'll see the correct answer along with a short, easy-to-understand explanation, so you're always learning as you go. And if something still doesn't make sense, you can ask our AI helper for clarification or reach out to our team by chat or email. We're here to help. If you're scoring between 65 and 75% on a few of the practice tests, That's a good sign you're getting close to being ready. That's when we recommend using one of the GED Ready vouchers included in your plan. You can take the official GED practice test and see exactly how you'd perform on the real thing. And if your score lands in the green zone, that's your signal to go ahead and schedule the actual GED Social Studies test. You can take it online or at a nearby testing center. Once you pass Social Studies, you just come back to Onsego and move on to the next subject. And don't worry, I'll walk you through the rest in the upcoming videos. So that's it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.